Hey guys, I don't know what was going on with my recording the first couple minutes of this video. However, I was just saying hello to everybody and just welcome you to the channel. Of course, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you like my content. I really want to hear from you. So just send me a little message and let me know how I'm doing. I am washing eggs and storing them. I had about 3 dozen, a little less than 3 dozen that I had to get stored. And so I was showing you the process of washing them and also showing you how to tell if the eggs are good or not. And you see there, all the eggs are at the bottom. So that lets you know that all the eggs are good. If the eggs float up to the top, then the eggs are no good and you just need to throw them away. Other than that, I wasn't talking about much. I did show you guys a speckled egg, which I thought was very pretty. And I went ahead and packaged them. And so at the 2 minute, 14-second mark, you're probably going to go ahead and get some volume. But other than that, I'm going to work on this volume thing. Other than that, I don't know what happened. But you guys have a super duper day. Seeing the chicken actually lay an egg, when it comes out, it has a real thin membrane on it, and it's only wet for like a second and then it dries up, but it protects the eggs. So you can actually leave these eggs out unwashed. When I say leave them out of the refrigerator unwashed, and they will last up to 2 months. I think some people say that they've had them to last longer, but the general rule is 2 months. But once you wash them, you're going to have to go ahead and refrigerate them and to make them last in the refrigerator. So I have a refrigerator outside in my potting shed, and that's where I'm going to take these once they dry, and I put them in the container. And this one, I don't know which one of my chickens laid this, but it's not as brown as the others, you could tell. But it's still a good egg. Now remember, when you wash them, just use a little warm water. It seems like cold water just doesn't do the trick as far as cleaning them. Cleaning them quickly and cleaning them well. so there's 2 dozen washed eggs. I'm just gonna let them sit there and dry. And I have a few more that I need to wash. Um, but I'm gonna change my water. Seems like that water got a little bit dirty. So you don't want the water hot because you don't want to cook the eggs, but you do want it to be warm to clean them. So I have 10 more eggs here. I'm just gonna let this water run up here. Okay guys, there are all the eggs sitting there. They're all washed. 24, 34, looks like 30, 38, 20, 34 eggs. I'm just gonna let them sit there and dry thoroughly. Then I'm gonna put them in a container. Okay, I'm back. Eggs are dry. I went out to the barn and potting shed, and I got some egg cartons to put my eggs in. So that's what I'm gonna do now. A dozen. These are the bigger ones. I kind of put it in the middle so I can close this sucker. There. Yeah. One more for the 10. Put these in here. And what I also did while I was out at the barn, I keep calling it a barn because I grew up in the country and we called it a barn. We didn't call it a shed. But anyway, I got these little cards that tells you all about farm fresh eggs, how to handle them. These are the handling instructions. On this side, then on the opposite side, it just shows you what I showed you earlier, how to tell whether the eggs are good or not. So what I normally do is I put one on each carton. And I have these glue dots. I really didn't need to put it on that one because I'm keeping those. Put there. Thought I should probably put one on each end. There we go. And like I said, I have a refrigerator out at the potting shed that I usually put these in, and I will put these in. However, for the time being, I'm going to put them in the refrigerator in the house. Just because I don't feel like going back out to the potty shed right now. So I'm going to put those in the house. And that is how you wash and store the farm fresh eggs. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. I appreciate it. If you like my channel, if you would please just like, comment, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it a whole lot. And I hope you guys have a good day.